The best gun in Modern Warfare is, well, let's find out. What is up, everybody? Chaos here. I've had some people asking me for my personal list of the 10 best guns in Modern Warfare. Now, obviously, this list is going to be subjective, and everybody is going to have a different opinion. So take that into consideration, and you let me know if you think my number one pick is valid. Drop a like, and let's just go. The HDR, number 10. That's right, kicking off the list is none other than the very first bolt-action sniper that you can unlock. And now it's statistically weaker than the beefy AX50, I get that, but it has better handling and accessibility, and that is why it's on the list. You can unlock the HDR way before the AX50, and despite it having slightly slower handling and lower bullet velocity, it is still virtually always a one-shot kill from any range on the map. Now, it has a ton of attachments that you can unlock rather quickly, which will mitigate some of its downfalls, like the slower movement and the ADS time. And maybe it's just because it's early in the game's life cycle and not a lot of people have unlocked the AX50, but the HDR is obviously a much more popular pick right now for snipers, and that is why I put it at the number 10 spot today. At the number 9.5 spot is the PlayStation 4 giveaway. Monthly giveaway, somebody's winning it. All you have to do is make sure you're subscribed to the channel with post notifications on, drop a like on the video, make sure to comment why you want to win the PlayStation 4, and include your Twitter handle so I can get hold of you if you win. Good luck. At number 9 is the R9, or R9-0. Now, every Call of Duty game has at least one annoying spam shotgun. And the R9, well, it's a unique shotgun that allows for 2 semi-automatic shots before needing to pump it. In those 2 shots, they have extremely high damage. Now, it can also hold up to 14 shells at a time, holy crap, making it extremely dangerous for long sprees. Now, it's not quite as spammy as something like the Origin 12, but it is certainly more well-rounded thanks to the higher damage. And honestly, I think the R9 is the second best shotgun in the game. But what's the best? Well, stick around on this video and you will find out in just a little while. Next up is the Kar 98K, and I don't think anybody expected the Kar to make an appearance in Modern Warfare, but it's here and I'm okay with it. It's a marksman rifle that you can run with a variety of optics, or you can just jump into things with the iron sights like it's World at War all over again. This thing is a beast. Kills in 1 shot to the chest or above and 2 shots to the lower body. And the main downside to the gun is the fact that it's a bolt-action rifle, and that doesn't have nearly as forgiving of a one-shot kill range as other bolt actions in the game. But, my friends, it more than makes up for this with excellent handling speed. The Kar 98K is definitely going to be a main quick-scope montage weapon in Modern Warfare, and honestly, I think it's the best bolt-action rifle in the game right now. And I know it's not as good at long-range sniping, so you probably won't see a ton of it in ground war, but in 6v6 and 10v10, I think it's probably the best sniper in the game. Another shotgun, the 725 Shotty. All I can say, one word, ridiculous. Most of the time when a double-barrel shotgun is added to Call of Duty, it's either really, really underwhelming or really, really overpowered. Does anybody remember the sawed-off from World War II? Or maybe the Olympia from Black Ops 1? Now, double-barrel shotguns, they don't always do well in COD, but the 725, well, it didn't get the memo. It's one of the best guns in the game, but also perhaps the best double-barrel shotgun in COD history. Yeah, 725 is an over-under shotty. It allows for 2 pulls of the trigger before having to reload, and then, like you'd expect, it has the potential to drop people with a single hit. But what sets it apart from the other shotguns is its effective range. It has an absurd 1-shot kill range for a shotty, and there's a bunch of attachments then you can use to make that even longer. You can extend the range, and if you have a good aim, you can dominate lobbies with this thing, and some people have even called for it to be nerfed, but honestly, I think there's a couple other guns that need a nerf first. I don't even know if this one needs a nerf. I think it's exactly how it should be. At number 6, the SA-87. Now, I can already tell that this gun is going to be annoying. Every Call of Duty game has one of those LMGs, right? The people like to sit in camp, and while people sit in camp with pretty much any gun in this game, that's a story for another day. The SA-87 is quickly becoming the LMG of choice. This gun is a modernized version of the L86 from previous Modern Warfare games, and it features a smaller mag that you could probably expect from an LMG, but it still packs a massive punch. It can kill in the blink of an eye, and despite it hitting so hard, the recoil is actually pretty easy to manage, which makes it very intimidating from range. It actually shares a lot of traits with the Odin assault rifle, which almost made it onto the list, but it didn't. But I think in terms of versatility, the SA-87 actually beats it out. Both guns are great at mid-range and they can melt up close, but the S8 has the benefit of better long-range control and more useful attachments since it's an LMG and not just a rifle. Okay, now here's where we get funky, all right? The RIOT shield. It's back, and quite honestly, this might be the best one we've ever seen. Now, it's been quite some time since we've had a true RIOT shield in form in COD, but the Modern Warfare iteration, it's really good. And yes, I know it's not a gun, but it's a primary weapon, so here it is. It will completely cover you from the ankles up, so if you crouch with it, you are protected. But, unlike previous versions of the RIOT shield, this one doesn't get scratched up or dented as enemies shoot it, which means your vision will not be diminished after taking fire, which makes it really easy to just sit on an objective with your back to the wall and be completely invincible. Plus, when you have this thing on your back, it protects you from back shots as well. It is honestly really cool to have the RIOT shield back, and you're going to see more and more of it as a legitimate strategy as the game progresses. At number 4, the FR556, commonly referred to as the FAMAS. It is the 3-round burst assault rifle. There was a bit of an issue in the beta, and it quickly became an issue in the full game as well. It was strong. It fires extremely quickly, drops people in 3 bullets up close and 4 at range, and it makes it extremely dangerous anywhere on the map. The handling's not great. It has a rather low sprint out time, okay? But compared to other guns in the game, it's not bad either. But I'm sure you guys know at this point that a lot of people have been compensating for the bad sprint out times by just crouching around and taking it slow, and that is where the FAMAS shines. Crouching around corners or hanging out in head glitches and one-bursting people for the insta-kill that's the meta. I mean, some people have said the gun is overpowered, but I don't even know if I agree with that. You guys let me know what you think. And Infinity Ward has said they want a lot of overpowered stuff in the game. Next up is a fan favorite, easily the best SMG of the game if you ask me, the MP5. One of the main guns for aggressive players to use, if there are any aggressive rushers left, because you don't want to rush in this game too much. This gun is obviously a very recognizable weapon in Modern Combat, and it's appeared throughout the Modern Warfare series up until this point. And the latest version of the weapon may actually be the best. It boasts a high fire rate, low recoil, great damage, excellent handling, and what makes it stand out above the crowd is compared to other weapons, it has quicker handling and ADS time. So you mix that with all the great damage potential, poof! You've got one of the best guns in the game and some attachments that just make it a monster. It is easily the most used SMG in the game right now. Unless a balance upgrade comes out, I don't see that changing anytime soon. Now, you've probably been seeing a lot of the MK2 recently, and this is a lever action rifle. It's a second gun in the marksman category, and it's commonly referred to as the cowboy gun. And that is why it's on the list. Thanks to its fast fire rate, great handling, and low zoom, this thing has become one of the go-to weapons for aggressive snipers. I mean, it will kill in 1 shot to the upper chest, 2 shots everywhere else, and thanks to the fast fire rate, you don't have any problems getting follow-up shots if you end up getting a hit marker. Plus, running around dropping people with the MK2 is one of the most fulfilling things in the game right now. So naturally, people are going to gravitate towards it and give it a try, and it's actually a really fun gun to use. And at number 1 today, this isn't going to be a shocker. I kind of like it. There's no doubt. The M4A1. It's really good. I mean, it's one of the easiest guns in the game to use, and it's definitely the most common gun in multiplayer right now. And it has a fast fire rate, low recoil, good damage, and it all comes together for that perfect package as an AR because of the attachments you can put on it. I really don't know how Infinity Ward didn't nerf it because it was strong in the beta too. But they don't act quickly. We may have another NV4 situation on our hands. You Infinite Warfare players will remember that, but then again, they said they want strong guns. So you may see the M4A1 dominate Modern Warfare all the way through its life cycle. Now, I'm going to give 2 quick honorable mentions. We haven't done that in a while. The SCAR. Yeah, the SCAR FN17 unlocks at level 47. I mean, everybody loves the SCAR. Now, it's heavy, but this thing packs a punch, and there is a certain combo of attachments, I'm sure, that make this thing crazy. Put a scope, maybe a foregrip on it, treat it like a sniper, whatever you want to do. But the SCAR, don't sleep on the SCAR. And the other one is the P90. Now, it may not be as good as versions in recent Call of Duty titles, but has a large mag and clear sights. I mean, that's what you want. You don't have a ton of damage, but it makes up for it with movement speed and very little recoil. So if you are taking that chance to rush in this game, you can build a nice weapon out of the P90. And there you have it, my friends. Those are the best guns in Modern Warfare, according to me. Now, you guys let me know where you agree or disagree. Obviously, our list could be different. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, and I'll see you soon.